cosine u. Do you have that double angle identity? Okay. So if u is x, if 2u is x, then u has got to be x over 2. And the reason why I do this is because my next step is going to tell you that sine x over 2 over cosine x over 2 is tangent. We know that. Right? Now what do I do? Jafra, what do I do now? Brandon, you seem to be whistling and be happy. You seem to know what to do next. Brandon. Add. Oh, I'm not sure if that would be a good move, because then you're going to cancel, right? Are you going to cancel something out then? Yeah, if you do, you're going to miss some solutions. So, why don't you F this guy? Right? F it. You guys with me on this? And then what you're going to do after that? Typically, okay, when you're solving equations, F ZPP. Okay? Practically every time. So, this is going to be 0. Right? So then x over 2 is going to be 0 or 0 or when is sine 0? Again, you got to know the stuff, okay? You don't know the stuff, you're going to feel the pain. Pi and x equals 0, because if you times everything by 2, 2 pi is not going to be a solution, because you don't want it. You want it only between 0 and 2 pi, not including 2 pi. You guys with me on that? So you can drop this solution here. Drop the 2 pi solution. Are you guys with me on this stuff? Yeah? Carmen, you look kind of confused. You okay? You okay? Drop the 2 pi, because you're going to times everything by 2, right? Because you want x. So 0 times 2 is going to give you 0. Pi times 2 is going to give you 2 pi, but you don't want 2 pi because it tells you right here not to include 2 pi. Okay? All right. And then what? What's next? Nate, what's next? This guy? Okay, you guys do it. I'm going to make sure you have your identity sheet there. Brandon, that's up. What the question's asking you to do is it's saying rewrite this as something like something of that type. I'm not saying exactly like that, but this is what it means, the first power of cosine. So you can see none of these cosines are squared. They're all cosine to the 1 power. You need this for calculus. Okay, you need this for calculus. That's what the question's asking you to do. Take this stuff and rewrite it so that it looks something like this. It's not going to be exactly this, but something like that. In other words, there is no cosine squared x. There's no cosine squared 2x, and so on. Get the idea of the first power. Okay, is everybody there? Okay, let's beat on this. So, first of all, sine to the 4x is sine squared x times sine squared x. Does everybody buy that? Okay? If you go into your identity sheet, you will see that cosine 2x equals 1 minus 2 sine squared x. Go find it. Go find it. It's not x there, it's u there. But, you know. Found it? Okay? Is everybody all right there? Okay. From there, I can conclude that sine squared x equals 1 minus cosine 2x all over 2. Do you see that? I came from there to there. You okay on that? Yes? So now I can say that this is equal to 1 minus cosine 2x. 1 minus cosine 2x over 2. And I'm going to FOIL this stuff now. I'm going to FOIL it. So I get this is equal to 1 minus 2 cosine 2x plus cosine squared 2x all over 4. I'm going to stop here and let you kind of digest. Now I want to replace the cosine squared. Remember, I don't want any powers of cosine. I want only the first power of cosine. So I need to replace this dude here. Well, in order to replace that dude, I'm going to use this identity. Cosine 2x equals 2 cosine squared x minus 1. I'll actually call this u, okay? I'll call this u. Just so that we can keep the x's and the u's straight. Okay, this is kind of ugly. I don't like it. So cosine 2u is equal to 2 cosine squared u minus 1, from which I can conclude that cosine squared u is equal to 1 plus cosine 2u over 2. Does everybody see this? Yes? Okay? Are you guys with me on this? Yes? Janice? Okay, so in place of u, I'm going to put 2x because that's what I want to get rid of. So I'm going to make cosine squared 2x equals 1 plus cosine what? In place of u, I'm putting 2x. So what is 2u? 4x all over 2. Guys with me on that? So I'm going to take this stuff and shove it in this place here. Okay, so I get 1 minus 2 cosine 2x plus 1 plus cosine 4x over 2 all over 4. Okay, I'm going to pause here for a minute. Moving on. So now what I want to do is I want to make this look nice. Okay, I'm going to just throw the answer out there. Take a look at it, pause, digest it, and see, and ask me questions if you can't see it, okay? So then this is going to be equal to 2 minus 4 cosine 2x plus 1 plus cosine 4x all over 8. I still don't like this, so let me go get another notepad out. Okay? And so I'm going to rewrite this, and I'm going to say this is equal to 3 minus 4 cosine 2x plus cosine 4x all over 8. Sorry, let me kind of do this nicely, okay? That's better. Do you guys see that? So after all that work, you conclude that sine to the 4x is equal to that. You need this in calculus. Okay, you will need this in calculus. Now the question also asks you to verify using your graphing calculator. So what would you do? You'd put this in y1, put this in y2, graph that, and show me that the graphs are identical. Okay, let me just make sure that I didn't smoke on this one. 3 minus 2 cosine 2x. Did I have a 4 cosine 2x? So clearly I smoked somewhere.
Is this on YouTube?
It will be. Okay, you guys need to verify whether I'm smoking on this or not, okay?